timecode for you. So here's the Cliff Notes version to save you the hundreds, actually probably at this point now.
I don't understand.
It's time to kill off web development. It's awful, it's shit, it's a spiraling shithole, and people keep flushing the toilet. Search up on Google how to make a website. Oh, God forbid, you get bombarded with
use our service to get your website up and ready.
No, I didn't ask for it. Worse, the advice, oh, learn this web framework, it's going to make... No, I don't want to learn your code. So, the philosophical question naturally arises, how is it possible that 20 years ago people were making the same exact website with the same exact goals, but they ran better, they performed better, they even looked better, and they ran on computers with probably 1/5, 1/50th, I can't pronounce this. This reminds me of a quote of Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu once wrote in The Art of War, fucking garbage, all of it. So we're making a website like Sun Tzu intended. So thinking about a website design was actually a pretty good excuse to practice my designing skills, which were at this point practically non-existent. And so, starting as a complete ignorant on the subject, my first step was finding resources to learn graphic design from. And it was not long before I stumbled upon the 7 Essentials of Graphic Design. Very cool book. It really excels in giving you a graphic design mindset and showing you the framework in which designers usually think about. Overall, tons of photos, tons of examples, tons of typos, tons of shit. It's very cool. In general, I personally think that graphic design books and design books in general are like the most awesome books to just skim through and have fun looking at the designs and stuff that people can come up with.
Nice approach! Nice shot!
So once I was back from the park, I changed back into my work clothes and I was ready to finally sketch out my first layout. So drawing inspiration from a lot of websites that I also studied and found through the Internet Museum, the Internet Web Design Museum, I settled on this kind of design. So I wanted to divide the screen in a central area which should have captured the viewer's attention immediately as soon as entering the page. Some navigation buttons, contact info, a logo over here, and some like updates, or I don't know, I just put some placeholder stuff here. But yeah, I wanted this sort of X design where the central focus area would be here and like the viewer's eyes would jump around these 4 cardinal points. So for the logo, I just played around with typography until I settled on something like this. Initials in the logo and some typography too. These are my hair and this is like a face. So the main focus area, which was going to be the central image, required some tinkering, and I wanted it to be a really cool image, like a GIF or something that that resembled the old web or something like that. At last I settled on including my Nintendo DSi as part of the central image, since I was inspired from this image I had already created and took a photo of. So I settled on writing the logo on my Nintendo DSi and taking photos from above. So as you can see, these are all the pictures on different t-shirts that I own. This is a plain white t-shirt, then we have the Metallica one and the Spider-Man one. And I just put them into easygave.com and made this slideshow. So this is actually one of the first iterations of the website. As you can see, the layout is starting to take shape. We have the central image on and already the logo that I have recreated in Blender to render it out to whatever resolution I wanted. So the main quirk of the old web was that since CSS wasn't widely supported and we use CSS for styling, it's what basically gives the layout and appearance of a web page. Web developers had to get creative on how to lay out their pages. They found a solution with tables, which we normally use to display tabular data like Excel data. So it wasn't supposed to be used to lay out web pages, but it got along with it, so we can use that as well. If you go on to any HTML documentation page, it's going to highly advise you strongly to make layouts and stuff because it's very fragile. It's going to break very easily if the resolution is changed or if you want to add something later on, blah blah blah, we don't give a shit. So once you get into the table mindset, it's actually pretty sweet. It's actually very simple. Never have to write a line of CSS. You don't have to understand Flexbox or all of that shit. You can just write TD and TR and it works. That's how I got along with layouting. And so hosting was actually pretty straightforward. I just navigated to Cloudflare, got a domain, and followed the steps to host my website. By this point, I was turning off every possible security option I could put my hands on, since I wanted to try and get the website rendering on my Nintendo DSi. So my first attempt was pretty shitty. It was buggy and laggy as hell, since I had kept my GIF in the order of multiple megabytes, which is way too much for the 16 megabytes of RAM that the DSi has. So after compressing every asset in the website and exchanging the iframe with an object tag, which should be even more old or obsolete, I don't know, but it's supported because for some reason the DSi couldn't visualize iframes. It worked. So I had included in my website some simple JavaScript that could add some quality of life features, like little music playing in the background and auto scaling for screens larger than my Cintiq. So here it is, loading from 0 with no cached results or anything. Let's see how long it takes. Alright, pretty fast if you ask me. So I actually forgot to record the outro for this video, so I'm going to do that just right now. It's pretty damn late. It's probably past my bedtime. So this was a short filler video because I really wanted to post. I'm finally done with school. I gave my last exam. It went pretty well, so I'm very happy with that. And I'll catch you in the next one.